What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to talk about something that is quite sensitive for some people, but it is my reality, and it has helped me in my trading journey as well as in life generally. This has taught me so many lessons, right? Like so many lessons that I've learned from what I'm about to talk about. So, first, I'm going to be talking about the similarities, quote unquote, or the advantages of trading and Christianity, right? Trading and being a Christian. So, I'll be reading 2 verses of the Bible. I hope you don't mind. Even if you mind, I don't care. So, first verse of the Bible is going to be from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 1. Invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you will make a profit. Verse 2. Put your investment in several places, many places in fact, because you never know what kind of bad luck you are going to have in life. No matter which direction the tree falls, it lies where it falls. That's number one. Number 2 verse, right? Okay, before I go to the number 2 verse, so how do I relate this with trading? It's just pretty much, you can take it as an instruction or not, but I feel like it is very important for everyone, whatever journey you are in, whatever business you are trying to do. It is important to learn the skill set of investment. You need to know how to invest your money, no matter how little, no matter how big. You need to learn like various ways, either a stock market, real estate, equities, any way that is possible for you to invest. Stock options, you need to learn how to invest, right? So that your money can work for you. That's number 1. Number 2, which is very, very important to me, is Hebrews 11 verse 1. It says, to have faith is to be sure of the things we hope for, to be certain of things we cannot see, right? It is by faith that people of ancient times won God's approval. So, this part of the Bible, Hebrews 11 verse 1, the reason why it has even taught me bigger lessons is there is so many things that we as traders do that is so related to having faith, right? Either you agree or you disagree, either you like it or not. This is just the reality. A lot of what traders are doing is faith, even though it is calculated. Yes, you have a win rate, you have a strategy, you blah blah blah, all of those things, right? But the reality of it is that you trust and you believe in your setup that it is going to work, having at the back of your mind that you don't know what is going to happen next. Not knowing what is going to happen next is like you're having a future projection, and you have some level of confidence, some level of hope, some level of trust, some level of faith that future outcome has a higher chances of becoming a reality, right? That's pretty much what we do in trading, regardless of we then use a strategy to dictate how we get into the market and all of those things. But this has also taught me so many things in my own personal life, where I've got to realize that there are so many things that we do that requires, in our journey in life, it requires us to actually have some sort of belief in ourselves, some sort of faith in ourselves, some sort of level of trust, and also patience. You know, when you have faith, when you have trust in something that you can't see, right, you have to really believe that that thing is actually going to come into reality. For people that you put in work, you lock in, you are trying to grind, you are doing businesses, there is a level of faith and trust that you need to have in yourself to then have that full understanding that there is a higher chances of my business working out, there's a higher chances of my company, my startup, my tech company, my crypto company, my AI company, whatever, there is a higher chances of it coming into reality, right? So I hope this makes sense to you. For me, one of the things that I've really observed that trading does, not for everybody though, but for a few people that I've seen, is if you really want to have some level of success in your trading, you have to understand that there are higher chances that trading will lead you through the path of spirituality. In terms of, like, you have to find a bigger meaning that is within you, not on the chart, right? You need and you have to learn to believe. You have to learn to have faith, to have trust in yourself, because a lot of times we experience so much doubt, so much lack of trust, lack of confidence. All of these things, they are all into one basket of having faith, right? If you have faith in your setup, you believe in your setup, even if you have lost like 5 times, you will still take the next trade. You won't hesitate it. You will trust the process. You know, when they say trust the process, trusting the process without knowing the outcome of the process is faith, right? Let me repeat that again. Trusting the process without knowing the outcome of the process is faith. Does it guarantee that you are going to be successful if you keep following the process? Yes, there is a higher chance of it, right? But with that higher chance of it also comes with you believing in it and continue to put in the work, continue to actively do the things that are necessary for it, right? So I hope this video makes sense to you. I want to make it a very short one. Today, Monday, has been quite a boring day for me. I actually had a setup, but just by, I think, 1 or 2 pips, right? Market missed my limit order, and one thing I've learned not to do is to not chase the market. I don't chase the market. Once it does not hit my limit order, I let it be. I accept it. And yeah, the market went in my direction today. It was painful, to be very honest, because sometimes it does feel like these kind of things, you feel like you didn't do anything today, or you were jobless, blah blah blah. But the job of a trader is not to trade every day. It is to trade the setups that are high probability and have faith and have belief in it for it to work out. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for this video. Peace.